this is my studio and rehearsal space. There's lots of tech chaos stuff with microphones and lots of audio cables and stuff, which I borrowed to friends for a CD production. And this is my harp. And a harp is a very interesting instrument. So that one does have pedals. So then I can pull a string and get it a semitone higher with pressing one of the pedals. So it has a pedal for every note. So this is C minor, and if I want to go to C major, then I change. And I put 3 pedals in. So every rest string is a C, and the blue ones is always F. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Or if I take out the pedals, then we have C minor. Corresponding E flat major. So basically a harp has only white keys from a piano, and to get other notes like black keys I have to use pedals. And then there's another type of harp that is more suitable for traveling. So that one also has red and black or blue strings. So the primary tuning is also C minor or E flat major, but to change to C major, for example, I have to raise every string separately with a lever. So in order to change tonality, while I'm playing, I have to make a short break or use my left hand to change the levers. So that's how a harp works. And beginning of the year in February, I played and performed at the Ice Music Festival in Norway, which is the coldest festival of the world. It's between Bergen and Oslo, and we have currently a lot of snow and ice here. So winter has hit hard, and it is actually extra challenging to perform in cold temperatures as a singer, but also with fingers on the instrument. And the Ice Music Festival was open air in February with minus 20 degrees and wind and storm sometimes. And I played a solo concert in an igloo with singing and the ice harp. So the harp was fully made from ice. And even colder than this very wet snow here. So if you play on an ice harp, the fingers get really cold And you also hug the body of the ice harp, which is a massive block of ice on your shoulder, hugging it, so you get so tired. And in harp playing technique, you have to be upright and raise up elbow and shoulders to play. And then there's so much ice here, and it's like, oh, you're almost going to sleep. So that was the biggest challenge. But also the ice. If you put strings on the ice to make an ice harp, this block of ice does not really last with the tension of the strings. So if you have all of these strings on the harp, there's a certain kilogram of tension per string, and it's adding up with many strings, and the ice body of the harp easily collapses. So 𝐇𝐚𝐫𝐲, who does all the ice music projects, he had an inlay built for the ice harp, which is made from plexiglass to keep the tension of the strings. But even that one is a bit too weak for the tension of concert harp strings, which is why we had to tune all the strings a fourth down. And if I put down all the strings a fourth, then this is what usually is an F. It becomes a C, but I still have to plug the F. So the brain in playing gets totally messed up in coordination, because you find orientation in harp playing while you watch the colored strings. And if the colors are not right for the note you want to play, or that is programmed in your brain to play, then it gets really, really confusing. And also, yeah, this is good instrument and that as well. So they are good in keeping the tuning. So when I tune them here, it usually lasts and stays for a long enough time. But this ice harp from plexiglass, which is made from plexiglass to be transparent, that you can pack it into the block of ice and nobody notices that there's some plexiglass inside. But the plexiglass is not as good as having a wooden frame here to keep the pegs in tune. So it was constantly out of tune, difficult to tune, and it didn't have levers for the semitones, for the different pieces and the different tonalities. So I needed to rearrange all the pieces to change tonality of the instrument within the concert just once. And singing in cold temperatures is super difficult, because then you inhale a lot of cold air. It's absolutely not good and nice for the voice. So you do something like this, wrapping up in a scarf or just taking it down. Occasionally hot tea in your hands to make it work. And of course, playing on ice music, solo concert in an igloo or open air festival with -20 degrees, your fingers do get cold. You can't play on a harp with gloves. So they get cold and you get slower. So all the tempo of the music pieces have to be slower as well, and maybe not playing the most complicated drills and stuff, because the fingers just don't follow.
Oh look.
I say nothing.
No, I know. You're...
And den sitter altså harpen. No filming. Harpen sitter inni ganske godt.
You need evidence, I'm telling you. This is a witness.
Control this lady.
This is citizen journalism right here.
Take her phone.
Take a phone. Yeah. Oh god. I love that sound. I love that sound.
Yes,
It's so beautiful.
definitely.
Because it's the as well. It's beautiful. Yeah, I love this.
Du har jo limten her borte også, sånn. Ja, altså, det står jo bare så vidt der da.
Ja, det er det han gjør. Ja, det
Det er derfor jeg limer på denne biten der nå, men den er ikke sitter ikke fast der. For jeg har lyst til å få den på, ikke sant? Og så,
Derfor han er nervøs.
altså, liksom det klistret, det er skikkelig fast da. Men hvis den først kommer til å sitte skikkelig da, så er det bare å forme det til og sånn da. Der sitter det.
Ja, sant, for det er det punktet der som er...
Det punktet er så sykt tynt, men det måtte bli så tynt fordi jeg sa ikke plast. For det gikk harpen imot, ikke sant?
Ja.
Du skal ikke se på meg når du gjør det der.
Yeah, so far for the ice music and the harp.
The lady, she has long fingers but not long arms.
Maybe Terje, you should swap with her.